Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities, laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and with me is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. Hey, Becca.
Hey, Rebekah, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you have a nice July 4th weekend?
I did. I mean, we had to do a little bit of work, but it was just nice and laid back. How about you?
And I did, and I very much did. It was very laid back, extremely laid back. I don't think I left the house. My family did, so I took I don't know, just a nice respite for a few days. Do be asking, is that a new intro? And
Well,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it is. Becca does a great job of keeping things up to date around here, including freshening the intro every now and again. And I'm going to quickly type a little date here, make sure I have the right date on this, and hit my ticker to show on the bottom. See, letting everybody know we're live. So we've got a lot of merchandise that was announced over the past few days, and we're going to tease a little bit of what's coming up in the future as well. And to start things off, Becca, Monsters, Inc. comes to Disney Plus pretty soon here.
Yes, it does. Alex had the chance to review some of the new products from Mattel, and I gotta say, these are adorable. I love how colorful they are. Everything looks so fun. I'm excited about the toys.
And the show hits tomorrow, right? I think the 7th.
Yep. Yeah.
So we'll get to know these characters even better. But these are the items that are coming from Mattel.
Yep.
Very fun. Oh man, you're right. Lots of colorful characters.
Well, and I love how I don't know if you have his article, but I love how he posed some of the characters. He's got Val, I think is her name, Mindy Kaling's character, standing like on one leg with her other leg propped up.
Oh, how cute.
It's super cute.
Okay, and that'll be linked here from Laughing Place, so you can be sure and check that out later on.
Yes.
Let's see. Next up, I've got a Trader Sam pin.
Yeah, this showed up on Shop Disney the other day, and it's an anniversary for Trader Sam's.
The popular location at the Disneyland Hotel resort just reopened, and this is a hinged pin. It's a limited edition. It's got the recently renamed drink inside as well. I believe that's what's pictured there. So yeah, lots of celebration going on as that location has reopened at the Disneyland Resort. And Mike C., I'm sure, will be talking about his experience attempting to visit that location. It sounds like it was there were quite a few hiccups with its debut over the weekend. So I unfortunately, Parks Talk was had to be rescheduled. It was going to be today, but we had to reschedule it. I was looking forward to hearing about Mike's adventures over there. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
Next up from Her Universe, they're bringing a bunch of new takes on the Disney princesses.
Yes. So I didn't realize this is, I think, like the second in a series of dresses, and they had a few other princesses at their last release. But I really like these. They're perfect for summer. They're fun. I think it's great for like Disney bounding if you wanted to do that, but you don't have a lot of room in your suitcase. You can take one of these dresses and you just need to accessorize. So they have Ariel, Snow White, Jasmine, and Tiana, and they have dresses in like a standard size and then in plus sizes. So there's plenty of options. There's a range of sizes for everyone. So,
and as Becca points out, these really are easy to pack along in your suitcase. The fabric and design are quite lightweight. And so they won't take up very much space at all. And that also makes them very comfortable as you travel around the theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at Hot Topic, they have accompanying shoes and adorable little shoes like these apple flats and these seashell flats that would go beautifully with these dresses. I'm pretty sure in the previous collection they had Cinderella was among the ones, like a pale blue Cinderella dress.
They did. I purposely left it off of the article because they only had like one size left and everything else was sold out, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're looking for more of those dresses, I think they also have Aurora, so there might be something if you want to check that out on her universe.
And this is all part of their princess extravaganza, I'll call it, that's going on this year, because they, in addition to these variety of dresses, Disney has announced Disney Princess the concert, featuring various Broadway voices, and that tour schedule, it starts in November. So be sure to check DisneyConcerts.com for more information about the Princess concert series, and stay tuned here at Barely Necessities, because we will continue to bring you information about the various Disney princess items as they appear. I know Pop Sugar just has done a few more items over at Target, and I know we'll be talking about those here on Laughing Place as well. So like I say, just stay tuned. We'll do our best to keep you informed on what's happening in Disney merchandise. Over with our friends at Funko, we've got some new Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's right. Yeah, this movie is supposed to hit theaters in December, and we're still waiting on a trailer, but we got Funko Pops. So some fans were saying, "Oh, don't give us the trailer, but spoil things with the Funko releases." But we know that Marvel and they don't always give you everything anyway. So as much as we'd like to think that we're going to see Doctor Strange with a shovel, maybe that's not going to happen. I really like that Spider-Man in the middle there with the integrated suit that has like the kind of like the magic that Doctor Strange uses. So we don't know if we'll get to see any of that or not, but it's pretty exciting.
Some good looking stuff coming to the film possible. That is weird that we have very little information about the film itself, and now we have these toys that are, or these collectibles that are highlighting elements of the story. As Jeffrey says, maybe he's digging for spoilers.
I like that, Jeffrey.
I love the idea that some of these are from what ends up being like deleted scenes. Wouldn't that be funny? Like that's a deleted scenes Funko.
Right? Or maybe it'll be something where it's like you see concept drawings, like Peter Parker will have drawn a concept outfit, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll make a pop of that." Who knows?
That'd be the awesome, like, little bait and switch kind of scenario. Over in the world, continuing in the world of Marvel, some Black Widow items have popped up lately.
So these aren't totally new. The movie was supposed to come out last May, so we got a merchandise reveal and preview back in January of 2020. So there's been a lot of this stuff that's been around, but we thought we'll put together a reminder and a roundup of some of our favorite items, and this stuff's all available now. So there are so many different companies that have Black Widow merchandise. So if you've been holding out for the movie to come out, now's the time to get shopping. But yeah, toys and collectibles and attire, jewelry, everything. It's pretty great.
And some of the items capitalize on her classic Black Widow costume, while others are embracing that look that from the film where she's in an all white outfit like these as you get ready to plan your Halloween costumes. So you can check these out as well from fun.com. There's also Red Guardian.
So yeah, the whole family can get in on the Halloween costumes.
Yep. So lots of items that Bekah and the team have collected from her universe, along with other locations. If you are excited to share your love of Black Widow following the announcement of the movie.
Yep, and that movie comes out on Friday in theaters and on Disney Plus Premier Access. So,
hi, Luciano, Little Kingdom. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Let's see. Next, we're still in the world of Marvel.
Yeah, one more.
We've got Miss Minutes coming to us from a D23 offering.
Yep, these are exclusive D23 exclusives available on Shop Disney. They have 4 colors, and they have a men's cut or a unisex cut and then a women's cut. And so they all look the same, just like that. And then the back has the D23 official Disney fan club logo as well. So a little bit of room to play around with what suits you best. And then of course the pin, you got to get the pin, right?
Anything specific, Chris, you're looking for? I see any updates, anything in particular? We've got a lot going on here, but it's all merchandise right now. That's our focus currently, Chris.
Is that Chris on our team who I just met last night?
It is.
Is he laughing along with Tony? Tony sends me messages once a week when we do our Barely Necessities. Any updates? So I'm thinking that's what that's
for. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. He's making sure that the chain is not broken in that way, right? Continuing the pattern. Got it. Let's see. I had the opportunity this week. I actually got a beautiful box from the team over at Erin Condren, and they are a planner and stationery company. And tomorrow on their website, they are launching a collection based on Star Wars saga. And there's just so much. I was just trying to think, where should I start? One of the fun things about the collection is that even though it's coil bound, the covers are designed in such a way that they're interchangeable. And so like this, the cover is also designed such that the front area of it can be written on with like a wet erase marker.
Cool.
And so you can have maybe some notes to remind you of things that you're working on in the back. Similarly, in the back, it also comes with a collection of stickers to put throughout the book to highlight various birthdays and those kinds of things. The planners themselves are monthly initially, but then they also have the daily option as well. We have a lot of pictures of the items in the article that'll be linked below, but I just wanted to share with you some of the designs because they're really beautiful. May the Force be with you, and it's like a rainbow metallic was one of their designs. They've also got metallic silhouettes of the classic characters such as Princess Leia, R2-D2, Millennium Falcon, and whatnot. And once again, these are coming from Erin Condren Designs. There's Stormtroopers. Are those coming out? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers. I like this one right here. He's got right there. His little head is off to the side. And it says on it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then they even branch into the more modern Grogu with Mandalorian. This is the way. And then an adorable Grogu, right? Just the cutie patootie with his little pram and the frog he loves. So those are some of the interchangeable. They also have ones that have like lightsabers. So all sorts of Star Wars gear. The items that really caught my eye was this notebook with the twin sons of Tatooine, the moisture farming equipment. I think that's what that is on the back. And then on the interior page is a beautiful image of R2-D2 and C-3PO. The notebook itself is a beautiful soft-bound notebook with bookmarks. You can easily keep your place as you're using it. Just really, really beautiful merchandise. They also had a couple of coil-bound notebooks with like Yoda, right? Do or do not. There is no try. On the inside, a nice sketch of Master Yoda at his Dagobah hut. So, beautiful, beautiful items. The one that was the showstopper for me, was the blushed color. It's kind of hard. The camera isn't picking out just what a beautiful like blush pink this is. Mm-hmm. And then the silhouette of Leia itself is kind of a rainbow metallic. And then the coil here is a rose gold. And so the colors just, I mean, it's a very beautiful design that they've come up with. And then it says along her shoulder, Rebel. So just really, really gorgeous items from Erin Condren. And that'll be live on their website tomorrow. The final item I'm going to show you because it's just, I think it's adorable. It's a collection of little Post-its, right? So it's this little notebook, right? It opens up like this. And then inside, you've got a variety of Post-its in varying, sticky notes in varying sizes, right? So you've got a Millennium Falcon, you've got some planetary sized with a TIE fighter, you've got these flags with varying symbols, whether it's rebellion or empire. And then finally on the far edge, classic lightsabers and the Star Wars logo. So lots of really neat items for planning, or they have academic planners, they have standard planners, a variety of notebooks. So if you're looking for beautifully crafted stationery items, Erin Condren will be your place to go, and we will have those links here at Laughing Place when they go live. Mm-hmm. So, but we wanted to make sure that you knew that was on the horizon. So yes. Very. It was so nice. What a nice surprise. It's the first time that I've received like a big merchandise box like that. I know others on our team have had the opportunity to do kind of like an unboxing, and it's like, oh, that's kind of fun to receive all the items and be able to write about them and share them here.
You took some really nice pictures as well. So I encourage everybody to go check out her article, just previewing all of this stuff as we saw here, but there's some really pretty pictures.
Oh, thanks. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I know the fan. Yes.
Did it finally? I purposely I checked before I started, and I made sure to turn it off. Doobie, I'm sorry, it did stop. Was it?
I wasn't sure if he was giving you a hard time or me a hard time. Here's just one of the pictures that I took of the collection that they sent, because they were very, very kind, and I had a lot of fun kind of laying things out and letting people know what's in the upcoming premiere. Yay! So
no, they look. The pictures are all so nice. I'm like,
all of it. And I totally forgot. They even have like little checklists that you can get, like, so you can make your like to-do list. So very cool. And this one has like all sorts of. So yeah.
I think it's great because as digital as everything is, there are times where I really prefer having pen and paper. So yes, we still need this. Sometimes it's nice to actually like write it down. I feel like I remember it better if it's a pen in my hand scratching on paper.
And there's something really nice about there's something about writing down specific goals and then crossing them off as you accomplish them. That feels very, very good. So that's one of the things that I have learned in my years is that I try to write down 3 things I want to accomplish each day, and so that way at least I'll get at least I can keep myself focused enough to get those done. So even though many other things, because I have a hard time sometimes in that. So many other projects will come at me because, your mom, I work with Laughing Place, other projects will come. And then at the end of the day, I only think about the myriad of things I wanted to get done. And a lot of those will get sidelined in favor of projects for my team or my son. But if I have 3 things that I know, usually I can get those done even in the midst of all that. So I don't lose perspective on the day. So it's just one of those things. So I'm looking forward to utilizing the notebooks in continuing that goal moving forward. Let's see, Bekah, where are we headed next? We are headed to some merchandise. Oh, continuing in the world of Star Wars, there you have some merchandise in celebration of the High Republic series that's been coming out on books and comic books and novels. So these are a collection of T-shirts.
Yep.
that are over at, are these at Shop Disney?
Yeah, some is at Shop Disney, I believe. Yes, Shop Disney, and I don't remember if it's elsewhere.
No worries. I'll pull it up real quick. Yeah, it is. It's Shop Disney. So these are a couple of the items that we're seeing there. Mike Celestino is our Star Wars editorial content director, and he's been doing a lot of the focus on the Star Wars High Republic novelizations. I know that those continue to be popular. And this shirt, as I understand it, is about an event that is featured in the High Republic novel. So
that's my favorite of the shirts. I love that design.
So this one is one that I suspect I will see more of than other, for the reason you're saying. It's a fun event. It's kind of a World's Fair type look, and I know that that retro connection will catch people's eye. Thanks, Donna. I'm glad that you're excited about them. I know I am. Over at Build-A-Bear. Okay, I really, really cannot stress enough that the Jawa is adorable. And if you go to Build-A-Bear, you can click on the link for the bear and you can hear the Jawa sounds that it will make if you pick up the Jawa clip. Okay, yeah, it's so cute. I'm in love with this Jawa bear that they have now over at Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, and that's a brand new item, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
Lost Cat as well.
Yes, both of these are new. And also over at Build-A-Bear, they did have a sale going on for a lot of their Star Wars items. These were not as part of that sale, but various other items like the pram for Grogu and a couple of the Grogu t-shirts for your teddy bear and whatnot, they were. But the Jawa, as I mentioned a minute ago, says that it has a 5-in-1 sound and a blaster. And when you click on it, you can hear all the fun little sounds that it makes. So I'm sending you over to Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, they do have some really cute stuff.
And some of these items, Kidder, are actually online options only. So even though your Build-A-Bear is in Johnson City, Tennessee, you may not find these items there. So be sure and check buildabear.com to make sure if you're looking for these Star Wars items, because some of them, like I say, are not available in stores. They are online options only. By the way, Johnson City, Tennessee, nice place. Spent a week there in my teens. So my dad was there and we got to spend a week in Johnson City. It was a fun place. We had a good time. RockLove Jewelry is bringing us continuing to bring us Star Wars jewelry this week. They're highlighting the lightsaber of Ahsoka Tano with a pendant necklace and earrings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the pendant necklace, it's actually, or like everything is with the Ahsoka, it's 2 items. So
because she carries two blades, so that makes sense that they would do a dual set like that. And then they also are highlighting the other female. I'm sorry, I wanted to highlight this first. The Kylo Ren and Rey crossed lightsaber necklace.
These will all be available on Thursday, on the 8th. So it's just a little bit of a preview. But yes, yeah, I think this collection is awesome.
This is the crossed lightsaber that she did previously is a really beautiful piece. And it's quite a bit larger than I expected it to be based upon the image. Because sometimes when you get an image like these, it's hard to tell kind of the scale. But when you see it on the model, you can get a better idea of how large they are. And so you can see the detail of the saber hilts. And so in this case, with it being Ren and Rey, it'll be very nice to kind of have that those saber hilts identifiable in the piece itself. They also are highlighting Bo-Katan in a helmet ring. They had previously offered a Rebel helmet ring. I believe they'd previously offered a Mandalorian ring, maybe a Boba Fett ring, and now they're bringing Mandalorian.
They had. I don't remember if it was Boba Fett, but I know they definitely had the armorer from
yes,
The
yes.
Mandalorian?
Yes. So these are, like I say, continuing collection of Star Wars items coming from the RockLove jewelry, which those of you who watch Barely Necessities know that we are fans of RockLove. I've purchased several pendants from there. My dear friend Anita, who for many years was had a storefront jewelry store, kind of helped turn me on to them because of the level of craftsmanship in their products. They are their jewelry all has a nice heft to it, and is beautifully crafted. They have a lot of Disney items along with the Star Wars items, even some Marvel items. They're kind of a pop culture jewelry brand. So be sure and check out the links below regarding RockLove jewelry. Ta-da! That means it is time to highlight the Sensational Seven. And this week, I decided I would think about things that we snack on. So, Disney snacks. It was the July 4th. There was a lot of snacking going on. My son recently purchased a shirt that talked about, I go to Disney for the snacks, and it has like the Mickey pretzel and stuff like that. So this week, we're focusing on Disney snacks. And as always, this list is centered on the 7 dwarfs. That would be Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. And I'm going to start with Sleepy. This adorable little nightlight has Winnie the Pooh in his favorite snack.
Honey.
Yep. He's looking for that honey. Can set this by the bed. Apparently, this one, it also doubles as a coin bank. How clever is that? See, got the little slot like in the back. So, yeah. So a different kind of glow item for your room. With Happy, I thought about, the joy of popcorn, fresh popcorn with your movie night. We actually have one of these. Ours is R2D2, but it is so simple. You just throw a little bit of the popcorn in a little bit of oil, popcorn in the bottom, it stirs. And as it stirs, it's heating up. And so it fills it up. It's popcorn. You flip it over. And now you can consume your popcorn out of the what had been the top is now the bottom, and it's the popcorn, and easy to wipe out, easy to clean. Big favorite over here. Mm-hmm. Grumpy, I often like to tell people that in the morning, you're grumpy until you have your first cup of coffee. And in this case, it's one that features a snacking Grogu. Check him out with this little mouthful of blue frog, because we know that Grogu loves frogs. Oh, I think we have a Dole Whip fan. Yep. Dole Whips are the way to go. We love Dole Whips around here. For Dopey, I try and pick something that is among the ridiculous, like, why? I have no use for this, but I absolutely must have it. And in this case, it is the Galactic Snacking Grogu that is not out yet, but coming soon. This guy is so adorable with his little nummy blue cookie from... I'm assuming it's from the blue milk on Tatooine. Ooh. We've got the soup with the tentacle that you remember it kind of like lurched on his face. So, like I say, it's adorable. It's Dopey. It looks really cute. He looks really sweet. He reminds me of Baby Alive from when I was little. You'd push on her bottom lip and then her little mouth would just move. So way cute. Sneezy, I'm always thinking that Sneezy has to find ways to carry his tissues around with him because he's always sneezing. And in this case, it's a fanny pack featuring the Disney princesses if they were donuts.
No, that's cute.
So we've got Ariel with the seashell and the fins, Snow White's red bow, Tiana's water lily. And the interior design is sprinkles because donuts are better with sprinkles. For Bashful, I tend to think of him as a bit maybe a little more subdued, not quite, out there with, big, huge objects in celebration of whatever. So for him, I decided I'd go with some flair for your bag, right? It's a piece that just hangs off your bag, representing a donut, simple bag charm. This is available over at Shop Disney, Cloisonne Charm. Yeah, simple. Mm-hmm. And finally for Doc often represents the classic item. I have one of these. I use it often. It is the Mickey double flip waffle maker, because what is more classic than the Disney Mickey waffle?
Now that looks like a good waffle. My parents had one a long time ago, and you could put the syrup in the ears and on the face. It looked a little bit different than that, but very similar. And then I got one a couple of years ago, and it's like everything's reversed. So the ears puff out a little bit, and I'm just like, it's good, but it's not as good as an actual.
Yeah. I'll warn you now, they have several different waffle makers over at Shop Disney. See, they have the standard Mickey Mouse waffle maker. This may be the one you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. See,
look at it. It's not that bad. Please don't.
No, exactly.
If you want a Mickey waffle, you get a Mickey waffle. That's great. But having the other elevated experience.
Exactly. Right. Yes. No, this is not what we're looking for sometimes when when we're missing the parks and we want our Disney waffle. We want our thick Mickey head that's all wonderful. And the nice thing about this one is that actually can make 3 at a time on the top, and then you flip it and you are making another 3. So you're actually kind of making 6 at once, and they're not as large. The ones that in the other one, those are about plate size. These are not. This whole thing is about the size of a plate. So that's you can see that the size of the Mickey waffle is, like I say, much more like the traditional ones you get at Disney parks. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend it. And I have found it to be very reliable as far as the temperature control, because it does have that. And we've made waffles with Funfetti cake mix. We've made waffles with brownie mix, so they're more like brownies than waffles, but it's all good and a lot of fun, and highly recommend it. As we begin to wrap up here at Barely Necessities, Laughing Place is going to be giving you some more information about an upcoming Disneyana auction. It's happening at the end of this month from the Potter House auctions. It's going to have Disney ride vehicles and the first ticket, tickets from day one, and a lot of collectible items that I haven't seen available in a long time. But for now, I'm going to pass it over to Bekah so that she can talk about the items that have been published here at Laughing Place that we couldn't bring you today because there's just so much going on.
There is so much going on. We have over from Hasbro, there's a Marvel Legends Venom figure, and this is from the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s. So if you're a fan of that, definitely worth checking out. Loungefly over at Entertainment Earth, they were previewing some Mickey Mouse Jack-o'-lantern items, which were all pre-ordered. So I think the pre-orders are sold out, but there's some stuff that will be coming in August, and they'll definitely have more. So those were super cute and just in time for Halloween. Over at Walt Disney World at the Marketplace Co-op, they have a whole bunch of the Disney watch bands, Apple Watch bands. So if you want to customize your Apple Watch, there's plenty of options. We're going to talk about Marvel must-haves tomorrow, of course, on Marvel Time. But we do have some new items from the most recent episode of Loki. And there's a couple of really cool shirts. And then they also have a TVA like backpack type thing, or like sling pouch, which I thought was pretty cool. And I don't know if you've watched MODOK on Hulu, but we've got some crazy figures. The World Domination Tour collection is coming to Hasbro later this year. So those are pretty fun. And then, of course, Luca, which is now on Disney Plus, that's going to have a home release. So they'll have a digital release aside from Disney Plus, of course. And then you can also get a DVD, Blu-ray, and then I think they're going to have the 4K UHD. So that's coming August 3rd. So lots of exciting merchandise options.
My husband has suggested that we should do a live cooking show with the Rebekahs. Nikki B chiming in with an excellent idea. Donna saying, "Ooh, I like that idea. Cooking with the bees. Awesome idea. Gideon and Kyle can help. Juby can help too." My response to all of this is we need one of those Instagram homes in order to be able to do this, because I do not have an Instagram. I have a tiny kitchen. There's just no way that you could do any kind of visual of me doing anything in the kitchen. We have a really tiny one. I don't know if you're blessed with a kitchen of size, but I can tell you ours is not conducive to such a project.
We have like a butcher block table now. We had a really tiny kitchen before, so now it's like way more open and there's more room to move around. But yes, yeah, it's not huge. No. Maybe this can be our way to, like, request a villa at one of the CVC properties and just do a couple of cooking shows.
Yes, exactly. We'll be like, we'll pitch that to our team leader here. Here's our concept. We need this Airbnb for a few days so we can so we can do some Disney cooking, because I think Alex has been doing some great stuff at LP as well. I know his has been more of a trying out a recipe and then writing about it. So maybe we can transform that into a video. So yeah. So I guess that's it from us here at Barely Necessities. Thank you so much for joining us. We're here Tuesdays at 4:00. I know tonight here on Laughing Place at 7:30 will be Disney Trivia Live. As Bekah mentioned, tomorrow we'll have Marvel Time. I believe we also may have Star Wars headlines tomorrow because it was postponed from Monday. I think it's tomorrow, but I haven't double checked the schedule yet.
There's a lot going on. I know, Doobie. I was gonna say, you said make it happen, and then this thing started up again.
We have a fan in our house that shuts off randomly. So I don't know. It'll wake me up in the middle of the night because it'll shut off, and so all of a sudden I'll be like, ugh. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Now we've got people who are volunteering to taste and wash.
Yay.
Wow.
I'm fine with all the prep. I do not like the cleanup.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what part I'm not a fan of. I'll have to cook more and determine that. Think about it.
I mean, there's sometimes after you've made a big mess, it feels great to just start getting everything cleaned up and then, making things all the way they used to look. But
oh, Kidder, I don't know. Hey, Juby, do you know what the topics are for tonight? I'll let everybody know before I sign off if you do, since you're sitting around here.
Yeah, one of the topics is what makes the mystery fan go.
Right. I'm not getting anything from Juby yet, Kidder, so I'm gonna guess that he hasn't yet totally decided. I know he has a few. Oh, here it comes. Sidekicks and Black Widow. Even though he misspelled it, I can decipher. I've been married to him long enough. So we've got Sidekicks and Black Widow coming tonight, 7:30, right here on this very channel here at YouTube. So thanks again for joining us. We will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.